Rex Ryan has always been known for his fiery personality and unfiltered opinions. But this time, his words may have pushed him into one of the most controversial storms of his career. Not long ago, Ryan made headlines for his harsh and seemingly dismissive comments about young quarterback Shadur Sanders, the son of NFL legend Deion Sanders. What began as a simple critique quickly escalated into a full-blown controversy that reached the upper ranks of the NFL. The backlash was immediate, relentless, and fierce. Fans, players, and even league officials began questioning how a man with Ryan's experience could so carelessly undermine a rising talent. And now, after facing enormous pressure from every direction, Rex Ryan has done what few expected. He's completely reversed course, publicly praising the same player he once belittled. When Ryan first criticized Shadur Sanders, he didn't hold back. He argued that Sanders hadn't proven himself, that he wasn't ready to be trusted with an NFL team's future, and that there were better options like Dillon Gabriel or veteran Joe Flacco to lead the Browns. The comments were biting, and too many felt personal. It wasn't just about talent. It sounded like an attack on Sanders' character, work ethic, and even his confidence. But then, almost overnight, Ryan's tune changed. He began advocating for Shedeur to get his chance, insisting that the Browns should elevate him to the second team and start preparing him as the quarterback of the future. Suddenly, the same analyst who said Sanders wasn't ready was calling him immensely talented and the kind of quarterback a franchise can build around. This abrupt reversal didn't come from nowhere. Ryan's initial comments sparked outrage, not only from fans but also from some of the most respected voices in the NFL. Cam Newton, never one to bite his tongue, blasted the media circus surrounding the Browns, calling out how figures like Rex Ryan unfairly targeted young athletes. Newton argued that Sanders was being judged more harshly than his peers, that much of the criticism came from people who simply didn't understand him. To Cam, this wasn't about football, it was about control. "You cannot control people," Newton said passionately, reminding everyone that the same bold confidence that made fans love players like Jackson Dart was being used against Shadur Sanders. Then came Michael Irvin, the Hall of Famer known for his fearless honesty, who took the fight straight to Ryan. Irvin called out the double standard, pointing out that when Shadur Sanders said he believed he was better than some current NFL quarterbacks, people were quick to call him arrogant. But confidence has always been the hallmark of great players. And Irvin made it clear that this criticism had more to do with perception than performance. "If Rex Ryan truly believes in the kid," Irvin said, "then show it. Don't just talk about him, give him your confidence." Meanwhile, inside the Browns organization, Ryan's remarks didn't go unnoticed. Head coach Kevin Stefanski was visibly frustrated when reporters asked about the situation. In a press conference, Stefanski dismissed the rumors that Shedeur was narcissistic or uncoachable, making it clear that Sanders had done everything asked of him. "All of our players, and that includes Shadur, are working extremely hard," he said. "He's been putting in the work every single day, doing everything right in practice." Stefanski's words painted a very different picture than Ryan's narrative, one of a disciplined, focused young quarterback who just needed time and opportunity to grow. But perhaps the biggest shock came from inside the NFL offices themselves. League sources revealed that Ryan's comments didn't just upset fans. It caught the attention of team owners and even Commissioner Roger Goodell. His remarks were seen as crossing a professional line, especially given the growing emphasis on protecting players from unfair or misleading media narratives. According to reports, there were serious discussions about whether Ryan's future in NFL broadcasting should be reevaluated. The league wasn't just worried about Sanders. They were worried about what Ryan's statements represented: a high-profile analyst, potentially damaging the reputation of a young player before he even got a fair shot. Behind closed doors, cooler heads eventually prevailed. Mediation efforts were reportedly made to diffuse the tension, and Ryan was advised to take corrective action publicly. What followed was a complete about-face. In an attempt to save face and his reputation, Ryan started praising Sanders, calling him a special talent and urging the Browns to invest in their future by giving him real game experience. It was a stunning turnaround, but for many, it felt disingenuous. less about genuine belief and more about survival. Still, the whole ordeal exposed something much deeper about how narratives in the NFL are shaped and how fragile reputations can be. One week, a commentator's words can make or break a player's perception. The next, those same words can destroy the commentator's own credibility. Rex Ryan's downfall and subsequent attempt at redemption shows how powerful public opinion has become in the era of social media. Every statement, every critique, every hot take is scrutinized instantly. It's dissected by millions and amplified until it takes on a life of its own. And when that happens, even seasoned veterans like Ryan aren't immune from the backlash. Ryan's shift also brings into focus the way young quarterbacks like Shadur Sanders are viewed. They're expected to be perfect, humble, and ready all at once. And the moment they show confidence, it's mistaken for arrogance. Sanders, by all accounts, has done everything right. He's shown up, worked hard, respected his coaches, and handled the spotlight with poise. Yet he found himself at the center of a controversy he didn't create, forced to watch as his name was tossed around by analysts chasing headlines. In the end, Rex Ryan's reversal says less about Shadur Sanders and more about the ecosystem surrounding him. It's a world where one careless comment can spark a chain reaction that reaches all the way to the commissioner's office. It's a reminder that in the NFL, perception is everything, and once that perception turns against you, redemption becomes an uphill climb. For Ryan, his new praise of Sanders may help rebuild his image, but the damage has already been done. For Sanders, this moment has only added to the pressure he already faces as a young quarterback carrying both his father's legacy and the weight of public expectation. So now, fans are left wondering, was Rex Ryan's apology genuine? Or was it simply the move of a man trying to protect his career? In a league where image and integrity are constantly on the line, it's hard to know what's real anymore. But one thing is certain: Shadur Sanders' story is far from over. Whether he proves his critics wrong or not, his name will be remembered as part of a moment that exposed the power and the peril of public opinion in professional football. What do you think, football fans? Was Rex Ryan sincere in his change of heart? Or was it all damage control after facing massive backlash? Should the league hold analysts accountable when their words can affect a young player's career? Let us know your thoughts down below. And if you love deep dives like this one, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another breakdown of the biggest stories shaping the NFL.